Ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, what y'all thought, man? We was gonna start this New Year's off and y'all wasn't gonna see me. Y'all wasn't gonna see old Funkadelic, man. Y'all wasn't gonna see your boy back in the building. Well, guess what? We gonna kick this off right, man. You already know we gonna have to do this right, man. Welcome back to the Ghetto Wealthy Podcast, man. The first episode of the new year, man. And it's a lot of things we got to talk about, a lot of things we gotta unpack, we gotta cover. So, man, make sure you guys always keep supporting your boy, cause I'm back in the building at all times. You know what I mean? While I'm over here fighting my crimes, and I gotta do this as a rhyme. Oh. Yeah, but your boy is just a podcast. Hey, don't mind me, man. For all my peoples on YouTube, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, man. Run that thing up. You feel me? Because if I'm eating, y'all eating, man. If everybody that's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere else that's listening, man, you guys already know what time it is, man. Make sure you guys download each episode and subscribe to your boy, man. I'm out here. Now, we already know the old cliche line, right? The whole new year, new me, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And let me go ahead and kill that noise right now. Ain't nobody worrying about no new year, new me. Ain't nobody worrying about all that. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't worrying about that new year, new me, because we all know every time people do that new year, new me, they only new for like a week and a half and then they go back to their old habits. No, we gonna talk about some New Year's. We talking about the New Year's, and every New Year is just all about growth. It's all about growth and development. That's the main goal each year. Now, I'm interested in hearing some of you guys' New Year's resolutions, but I can tell you what my New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution is consistency. That's the word that I'm going to have to carry all 24 is consistency. Now, I do a lot of things. I get tired. I get a little overwhelmed sometimes, but at the end of the day, I gotta just keep going. I gotta keep pushing. You know what I mean? Even with this podcast, man, I'm going to be cranking out episodes for you guys. I know towards the end of the year last year, I was missing in action for a couple of weeks, and I'll come back. Nah, you guys want to get a little bit more consistency from me. Trust me and believe. I'm going to have to dedicate that and get that to you guys. You feel what I'm saying? But it's a lot of things I'm working on. Like you talking about financial consistencies and just a lot of different consistencies that I'm working on. But the biggest thing is just like whatever I'm working on, I'm gonna stick to it. And that's my New Year's resolution. You know what I mean? You guys can shout out your New Year's resolution. You guys can drop your New Year's resolutions and all those good things. But in the meantime, yeah, because I already hear a lot of people. Some people say, oh, they want to lose weight for the New Year's. Cool, stick with it. Consistency. Don't go to the gym 2 days and then be back to eating Chick-fil-A all the time. No, if you want to say like you trying to be better financially or stop spending money on food or stop going out and all these different things. Cool, do what you gotta do, but stick to your consistency, man. Stick to it. I promise you guys, man. Because if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna make sure you guys stick to it as well. Though I'm gonna say that right here, right now. You dig what I'm saying? But with that being said as well, the one thing I seen a lot of people do is a lot of people saying like things that we need to leave in 2023, something we need to leave behind for last year. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut straight to the chase. The number one thing that we need to leave behind last year is this gender war between black men and black women. We have to leave this behind. I'm sorry. It's getting tiresome. It's getting frustrated at this point. All right, it's getting very tiresome. It's getting very frustrating. At this point, I'm just sitting there just looking like, bruh, it's the same thing, repetitive, over and over and over and over and over and over again. The same thing. This is why I say my new motto nowadays is if I don't agree with it, I'm just gonna say I don't agree, but you like it, I love it. That's gonna be like that's my phrase that I love to use for a lot of things. I mean, hey, you like it, I love it. That's also my code word for that it sounds stupid as ever, or I don't agree with it. But hey, do what you do. I'm not mad at you because there's a lot of things that we got going on, especially in the black community. The black community is the only community I know that will tear each other down all day long. Why don't we ever uplift each other? The moment we see one black person become successful, hell, it's like, let's be real. In the times that we live in today, the problem that I have, and one thing about it, I always praise the newer generation, is they live by a different code than how I was brought up. They live by a different code to where it's just like, I'm just gonna be out here making money, however we gotta do it. I get it and I love it, but at the same time, it's you can't sit right here and agree with everything you see. You know what I mean? Because like with the new generation is if somebody don't agree with something, you're automatically deemed as a hater. Like I don't think the new generation understand what the term hater means. Like a hater and a critic is two different things. A hater is somebody that literally every time you do something, they got something negative to say about it. That's a hater. You feel what I'm saying? That's a hater. If you literally if it's literally just like every time you do something, I'm talking about whether it's business, personal, you just bought a new puppy, you just bought a new car. If they're literally just fixated on making your life just so negative, that's a hater. That's a hater. But if I see something I don't like and I'm just like, I'm like, I wasn't feeling that. That don't make you a hater. That just means you think it logically, right? If somebody watches my podcast right now and be like, Funk, I didn't agree with what you said. I'm not gonna be like, you a hater. That means they just don't agree with something that I said. Now, if it's the same person every episode I put out, trash, whack, trash, you suck, If it's the same person over and over again, that's a hater. That means they're literally fixated on some, Funkadelic put out a new episode, this don't trash. That's a hater right there. That's not a critic, that's a hater. You know what I mean? Because what y'all gotta realize and understand is the new generation, they don't know what constructive criticism is. They don't like, you might want to do this better. Oh, nah, you a hater. You know what? You like it. I love it. If it's working for you, cool, great. You know what I mean? But as black folks, as black people, man, we the only ethnic group. We the only race that don't believe that all of us can shine together. Which I'm trying to figure out why. We're the only ethnic group that will sit right here and be like, no, I got my money, you need to go get your own. And if you do help somebody, now they're looking as like, it's like you help somebody, now it seems like it's a, yeah, bro, like, if you get more successful than me, now I'm like, but he wouldn't have did that without me, though. He wouldn't do that without me, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. Why can't you just let somebody be successful and just keep it moving? Leave all that negativity behind. First of all, we are the only culture that promote negativity. We promote it. We love promoting it. Like, fellas, I'm gonna get on y'all first. I'm gonna do y'all the honors. Like, I know somebody said that we need to end podcasts in 2024. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't agree with that. I'm gonna tell you that right now because think about it like this: if you make a podcast that's just dedicated to bashing another gender, then yes, those podcasts need to come to an end. Because at this point, it's the same repetitive thing over and over and over and over again. But when you got somebody like myself, no. Like podcasts is a freedom of speech. It's basically radio without like being on the radio. You got the freedom of speech to say certain things that you probably can't say on the radio. You know what I mean? And like podcasting is the new wave for radio. I get it and I understand. But if you are making podcasts just to dedicate every episode, just bringing women on there and bashing them. Bring women on there to bash them. Bring men on there to bash them. Like, if you're making podcasts like that, those podcasts need to go ahead and be buried. Because I'm sick and tired of seeing those podcasts. But if you talking about just a regular podcast with people that got substance and things to say, then I agree with you that those podcasts need to stay there. But those podcasts where just you hand these ladies a microphone and they just about to go, they speaking for 25 minutes of what men not doing. You don't hear no accountability, but yet they quick to bash men all day long. Those podcasts right there need to come to an end. Fellas, y'all the same way. Because let's be real, y'all be wanting wives. How do you want a wife if you're not about to act like a husband, man? How you want a wife but you still want to run the streets? How do you want a woman to be submissive to you, but you ain't trying to lead? You ain't trying to get up and go get it. One thing I could agree with certain ladies is there's a group of men out here that's really all broke. And they got broke man mentalities. We live in the times and we live in a world and we live in a generation nowadays where there is so many ways to make money that you cannot sit around and tell. There's no reason for you to be broke. There are so many ways now to make money. It's no reason for you to be broke. I'm sorry, it's not. Because outside of your 9-to-5 job, I'm going to tell you right now, outside of my 9-to-5, or I don't want to say my 9-to-5 because I don't work 9-to-5. Outside of my day job, I drive Uber Eats, I do DoorDash, I do Instacart, I deliver for Ship. I do all those things outside of my day job. So there's no reason to be broke, ever. Like, if you got to hop in that car and work for 12 to 15 hours a day doing Uber, doing Lyft, to get some money in your pocket, there's no reason why you are broke. You looking at jobs like those, you looking at stuff like that's beneath you, but yet at the end of the day, you screaming, talking about something, man, these women out here, they trifling. Man, like, these women don't want to be submissive. Fam, she's not going to be submissive to you. I'm going to say that right here and right now. So, guys, I'm talking to you as a brother, man to man. I'm not going to sit right here and just be like, well, like, I'm gonna be biased with the men, and I think so. No, I'm gonna get on the ladies next. But I'm going after y'all first because some of y'all do be having broke mentality. Some of y'all do be so fixated with the let me get rich quick, let me get fast money. Understand this: fast money comes and goes. You ain't got a steady flow of money coming somewhere where it's just steady. It's slow and it's boom, it's steady. You ain't got that. No, what you trying to do is you trying to get out here and rob people. You trying to get out and scam people. You trying to make a quick flip. You trying to hit a lick. Come on, bro. Stop it. You trying to be out here selling. Stop it, bro. Selling weed ain't going to get you but so far in life. I'm just be real with you. It's not going to get you but so far. You scamming ain't going to get you but so far. It'll probably get you in jail eventually, but it's not going to get you too far. You get what I'm saying? There's so many other things. Fellas, listen, if you got the legit skill, to be a rapper, please, I'm trying to tell you, like, use your art for good, man. Use your art for good. I'm so sick and tired of all y'all want to be rappers and y'all not rapping about nothing. Y'all just going up there just yo, I'm so sick and tired of this. Y'all just mumbling about nothing. You wonder why you want to know why music sound the way it do? Because at this point, it don't take skill to be a rapper no more. Anybody and their mama can be a rapper. Everybody and their father and uncles can be rappers. You and your whole boys can be rappers. Guess what? All you gotta do is make a viral song. They're like, no, everybody don't need to be rappers. Everybody don't need to be rappers and trappers and scammers. I can sit right here and when I finish this podcast, I go make a whole album just sitting in this room right now. Be that joint, yeah, your boy Funkadelic dropping the album. That joint be super trash, but guess what? I'm like, but I got me an album though. Come on, y'all. Let's get it together right quick. Now, ladies, y'all thought y'all was safe. This is what we need to leave behind. Some of y'all get on podcasts and be embarrassing yourselves. Y'all get on podcasts and just be humiliating yourself. First of all, some of y'all be asking for things that just don't make no sense. Y'all, first of all, y'all say, oh, I can't date a man that got 9 to 5. Like, I can't date a man who work 9 to 5. Sweetheart, excuse me, Miss Ma'am. You live paycheck to paycheck. I never understood how we live in a world today where it's just like having a job is just, it's you lame for having a job. You lame for having a job? God damn, it's like, I respect somebody who's going to go get it. Like I mentioned before, if somebody out there 14 hours a day driving Uber, God damn it, at least he got some money in his pocket. I'm not going to sit right here and judge him or judge her because they out there driving Uber. We live in hard times where regular jobs are not paying that well. So if you got this woman out here saying, man, I drive Uber 15 hours a day, making $1,100 a week. I'm like, hey, I'm not going to judge you. You gotta get it how you get it. You know what I'm saying? But ladies, I'm gonna get back to y'all, man, with this whole 9 to 5 thing, because you don't never hear men say I can't date a woman who work 9 to 5. I don't think you don't ever hear. You might hear some men, but you hear it more frequent from ladies than you do men. Like ladies, like I can't date a man who work 9 to 5. Sweetheart, you work you work a regular day job. Like, I can understand this. I can understand if you got it like that. If you got it like that, if you are literally out here doing it, I'm talking about you got a solid career, you probably making 100, you probably making 6-7 figures. Okay, cool. You probably can't date a regular dude. That's a dude that's not in your tax bracket. Understand this. But if you're a regular smegular female, and you just working a regular everyday day job, you don't have the power to say what you can date. But you know the problem is this though, right? The same women that say I can't date a 9 to 5 man, or they want these men that got all these things. Understand this, those men aren't checking for y'all. You can't be a regular smegular degular female and you want this man of high stature and high power. No ma'am. No ma'am. He don't want you. Okay? No, he don't want you. But see, I had to sit back and really come up with this comparison because it blows my mind that it's so true. But I look at most modern women, not all, most. I always gotta use most. I use most modern women today is basically like the NBA. Nobody wants to build anything these days. Everybody just want to go find the perfect situation, just like the NBA. And like every NBA player does it now. Ain't nobody standing with no team trying to grind and trying to build and win them a championship. What is everybody doing? Let me go join this super team over here so I can go get me a quick ring right quick. That's the same thing when it comes to relationships. A lot of women nowadays are not like, let me go find this guy. Like we build together and then boom, we living a good life. No, she looking for where the rich dudes at. Where the dudes that got money at. It's like basically what they trying to do is they just trying to come into the situation like they trying to find a man who got it all, who's doing good for himself. They just trying to come in and, oh, now I'm entitled to his money. Understand this. You are his girlfriend. You didn't help that man make a single dollar. But why do you feel entitled to all his money all of a sudden? I have no clue. You gotta stop that right here, right now. All right? You gotta stop that. You trying to be entitled to this man money. He don't owe you anything. You didn't help him make a single dollar, but yet you come in thinking he's supposed to spend this on me and he's supposed to do this and he's supposed to do that. That man don't got to do nothing for you. If you are not his wife, he don't have to do nothing for you. But that's how a lot of these ladies look at these days, right? It's something that my aunt said all the time, and I, like I said, I disagree with it, but at the end of the day, to each his own. I got no beef with it, but to each his own. I don't agree with it personally. She was like, most women are doing better than men these days. I disagree, but hey, that's her opinion. But it also tells me what type of men you are attracted to, or what type of men gravitate to you. They probably men that don't have much to offer. Cool, but that's not all men. But you gotta realize when you say statements like that with some like women doing better than men these days, that's probably because you can't get the dudes that you probably want. You probably got like you can't get that high profile dude. You saying stuff like that. It's like this is what we also leave behind. You comparing us all in the same box. Please stop it. You put us all in the same box. I would never sit there and say all women are like this because you think I don't know. I've said this multiple times on this show. I've said this multiple times. All females are not the same. You get what I'm saying? I can go right now, I can go right to the hood and go right to the suburbs and can tell the difference of females. Trust me, I can. You dig what I'm saying? But that's enough about that, because we could go on about that all day long. That's one thing we need to leave in 2023. We should have left that. We should have left that last year. Another thing, I'm not listen. Y'all can call me a hater all you want to, but this is just one thing. I'm not listening. When it comes to content creating, I content create myself a little bit. I ain't super exclusive or nothing like that. And maybe you know, maybe my content don't resonate with young people. I get that. I've done the research and the analytics. I've seen it. My videos and stuff don't resonate with people that's younger than me. I'm 30. So people that's under 25 and stuff, my videos don't resonate to them. Great, cool. But here's one thing I gotta ask. These fake gold digger pranks on YouTube and TikTok. Please, fellas, guys, listen to me. I know you guys are better than this, but damn it, you cannot sit right here and tell me that this is the best that you got. I be so sick and tired of seeing. I'm scrolling through TikTok and scrolling through YouTube, scrolling through reels on Facebook, and I'm seeing these dudes. So basically the concept is this: it's so many guys that's doing it. They will literally approach a girl, they'll try to shoot their shot at her. She say no. He walks back to a car. It's a fancy car like a Lambo or a McLaren or Ferrari, whatever the case. It's something exotic, something fancy, right? She told him no. She see the car, now she coming back, and now all of a sudden she interested. Do you know how many people I see doing that? It's fake. We get it. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, I need you to come up with something better than this. Because that right there is like, if that's what you're doing for views, it's sad. I'm sorry to say. I'm not trying to downplay y'all skills, but it's just like, I'm tired of seeing it. It's to the point where like you got 3 or 4, 5 dudes on YouTube, TikTok strong that I see do it. I'm not gonna call out no names, but when you sit right here and just be like, you shoot your shot, she don't want you, you get back in the car, now she wants you. And then what be so worse is some of y'all let them get in the car with y'all, and then y'all still throw them out the car. Like, y'all doing all this for views? Leave that behind. I'm so sick and tired of fake gold digger pranks on YouTube, on TikTok, on Reel. I'm so sick and tired of seeing it. You gotta understand that at this point moving forward, in the times that we live, especially with this new year. I'm not saying new year, new me. I'm the same funky delegate that I always am. I'm just that cool, suave cat that I'm always am. You know what I mean? But it's a lot of things that I'm just gonna sit back and just be like, you know what? I'm at peace. I tell people all the time I'm retired. I'm not retired physically, you know what I mean? But I'm retired mentally, which basically, like, I'm retired mentally, what basically means that there's a lot of stuff that I'm not dealing with anymore. A lot of stuff I'm not going to tolerate anymore. I'm just going to sit back and be like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Lady said it's the sassy men apocalypse. You know what? At this point, I'm gonna just let women talk and have fun with it. If somebody asks me, well, Fun, what do you think about that? They got it. You're not gonna argue with it. Because in my mind, I'm already gonna know that these things sound stupid as ever, but I'm not gonna sit there and go back and forth with it. I'm just gonna be like, your opinion, this is my opinion. You don't like it, cool, great. It is what it is. I'm not tripping about that. Let's move on. But even from a relationship standpoint, understand this. I'm not getting into a relationship that don't have value. You understand? To me personally, that's a mandatory thing for me. If I'm getting into a relationship, I'm bringing value to your life some way, somehow. I learned that through the talk. I learned that just talking and communicating with you. You know what I mean? I bring value to you. Whether it's you learning like better financial or like health or something like that. I'm trying to value your life. I'm trying to bring some type of value to you. But if you come into my life and you're not bringing no value, you're just an extra bill. Understand this. You're not gonna make it far with me. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Don't even try to shoot your shot. Don't even try to waste your time. Don't even try to ask. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. If we're not on the same page, there's no point. Don't waste my time. The one thing I don't have a lot of now, I don't have time to be wasting on just stupidity these days. Right? If I'm trying to have kids, mind you, moms, I'm still trying to get you some grandkids. Don't worry. I ain't check out just yet. But I'm trying to still give my mother some grandkids. So if I'm trying to have kids and a woman tell me I don't want to have kids, why would I want to date you? Understand this. Look at me. Why would I want to date you? If that's something that I want, and that's not something that you want, then it's not going to work. It's no bad blood. It's no beef. It's just not going to work. You got to leave it as is, and we got to keep it moving. Simple as that. You feel me? It's simple as that. I'm not in the position no more to sacrifice. Where it's just like, well, I'm gonna look out for her. I'm just gonna do everything she wants to make her happy. Well, understand this, as a man, you're supposed to make your girl happy. You're committed to make your girl happy. But if she's not on the same page of trying to make me happy as well, if I'm doing it and I'm not getting no reciprocation at the end of the day, it's not gonna work. All right? It's a new year, people. Whatever your goals are, whatever your dreams are, whatever your aspiration is, I don't give a damn who judges you. I don't give a damn how people feel about you. I don't personally give a damn if people don't agree with it. You do what you want to do. If you want to start a podcast, start a podcast. If you want to make music, make music. Life is too short to just be sitting here going to work every day thinking that like, oh, thinking that me just having a job is okay. Having a job is the bare minimum. Some people got to work at a job for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years just to get a raise or a promotion. All right? Do what you love now. Life is too short. You dig what I'm saying? It's 2024. The work don't stop. The grind don't stop. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do what I got to do. And I'm telling people now in advance, I'm sorry if I don't come around as much. I have things to do now. I'm trying to be certain places. Yeah, my body might need a little bit of rest, but at the end of the day, if it's just more like, oh, I want you like, you need to spend some money. No. I'm like, if this not gonna help me get nowhere in life, no, not doing it. So if people don't hear from me, it's nothing personal. It's no beef. I got things to do myself. I learned a lot last year. All right. There's a lot of things I'm not carrying with me this year though. Like I said, I don't have enemies. I don't have no bad blood. I'm not in no feuds. I'm not in no beefs. None of that. But you gotta realize, as I get older, certain friendships have expiration dates. That don't mean y'all necessarily had a falling out because y'all hate each other, but the chemistry is probably not going to be the same as it probably was once before. So that's when you just kind of just look at it as, okay, cool. Like you had like it's an expiration. Like, okay, well, we're not as cool as we once was. They somebody that I mutually they somebody I know I can say what's up to, keep it moving. They're not somebody that you hitting up and be like, man, let me tell you about what happened. No. Y'all to the point where just like y'all see each other like, man, it's been a long time. What's up? All those different things. You feel what I'm saying? This is the year. All right, get up on your feet. Get up off your ass. Get up on your feet. You understand? Cause you got work to do. All right. Like I said, I'm in this solo. Like I said, I'm in this podcast game solo now. I don't have 2 podcasts to work no more. I got 1. So guess what? Old Funkadelic gonna get the job done. With that being said, hey, things happen. Things happen like I said, things happen for a reason. It is what it is. All I can do now is move forward and I can keep it pimping. It's your man Funkadelic Jones, man. I'm out of here. I'm done, y'all. We starting this new year all right, baby.